The walking stick, more of also a little bit of Shepherd X, but not hard steel. This is more of a bronze type of steel. Also, this one is a little bit loose. So what you can do here is you can take it off and put some glue on it, like 1 second glue, super glue. But this is also loose, and that you need to address a little bit different. So what you need to do there is take it off. See, it's very loose. You can see loose parts. Then you have to work it with a saw and cut out a little piece so you can put a new piece in there with glue, preferably. If not, I just cut it off from this paintbrush. But that end you cannot, because here you have a top end that can be opened. There you cannot do it, so you have to glue it there. So at this end, on the walking stick, to attach this knob again, we're just going to add some instant super glue and then put it back in there. To the other end of the walking stick, we need to make a small incision, 2 incisions, and then use this type of tools to widen the ends. And then put an additional piece of wood in there that you make a little bit trapezium style. So I just made this. Let's get it clear. That this incision, top view, the other side view, and the trick is that once you pop up that head, then you put something in between as a nail at home, so it will widen on the top, and then you saw the rest off. That's the trick, and you first lace it with a little bit of glue. This piece of brush to fit in, but of course, as you can see, it's much too wide to begin with, so I have to file it down using a rasp. So after you nailed that in, so making it wider at the top, then you can cut that off again with a saw. I started to do there. So after cutting it down, you can still see there's also another coloration. We know that we can then use a sandpaper or a file to make it better, that part. Let's tidy that up. So the end product of this Shepherd X, after I added the double layer fixation, so what we did, I cut this 2 cuts, then I chiseled the last rest out and filled it with other wood, as you can see, and then I cut it off again with a saw. And by doing so I also damaged the yellowish part. So it was normal yellowish, and now I have completely used sandpaper on the top to give it that silvery edge, because I already damaged this part, otherwise all the rest would be yellowish and this would be silver. Now I decided to make the entire top side silverish, as you can see. Just remove a little bit of layer, so this is still yellowish, and then the top becomes silver. I can use a little bit of paper to perhaps clean it a little bit more. So here a little bit of paper. So I think there's still some dust on top of that. Let's see if you do it like this. There we go. And then perhaps remove a little bit of the dust that the sandpaper left. It's just regular paper. Perhaps it gives it a better shine. Yeah, yellowish, and top is, as mentioned, like how to call this? I think it looks a little bit like a whitewash. What could I have done better? Using a better, stronger inner center piece of wood. This was not the strongest. I also could have used like duct tape or something else to protect the bronze, and then I would not have damaged it. So some lessons learned for the next time. But the benefit is now it's a lot of stronger connection, so the top is now widened, so it won't leave the top. It already had incisions here in the wood, as you can see. You might be able to see. So it could not slide down, but it could slide up, which could remove, of course, the head. So that's one thing to consider next time. Have a great day.